Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome day today. So today I wanted to talk about the Greenstar Elite Juicer. In my last juicing video, the Savory Spice Cider, I had a couple people, Cutie Kiwi and Urban Nat, and they wanted to know what kind of juicer this was. So I'm gonna be telling you about it today, and then we're gonna make an awesome green juice recipe. So a little bit about the Greenstar Elite. This is their newer model. I've used an older model in the past when I was working at a raw cafe in Pennsylvania. And I really like this version. It's a nice updated version. It looks just like a lot cleaner. It feels a lot more solid and it works great, just like the old one. And I've tried other juicers. I bought a juicer kind of in a fix about a year ago at Target, and it just really failed on me. After using it for a few months, I left for a few months and then came back and tried to use it again, and it just was kind of like fell apart. It was grinding the plastic into the juicer and there was like nothing I could do to fix it. So I just had to let that guy go. I've also had a Champion juicer, and this just feels like the modern version of that. I feel like the Champion is kind of like prehistoric and industrial, and this is just like a lot cleaner, tighter, and you can do a few more things with this than you can with the Champion juicer. And you can also make the fruit ice cream, just like a lot of people like to get the Champion for that, because you can do juicing and fruit ice cream. You can do both of those things with this and also more. So I just want to show you a few of the pieces that come with this juicer. So there's a few different screens. Right now I have the fine juicing screen inside, which I'm going to show you in just a minute when I disassemble this. And then this is the other juicing screen that comes with it. And it's going to allow for a little bit more pulp to come through. And then I've got this one here, which you can do. It's kind of like if you were making pâtés and you just wanted to food process stuff, you can do that through here. We used to do stuff like that with this at the cafe. We would make different like veggie burgers. You can make raw breadsticks and things like that, because it's just going to kind of food process and put everything together if you alternate as you're putting it in. So that's what you would use this screen for. The blank screen you can also use for like the breadsticks, and you would also use this for making the fruit ice cream. If you want a banana ice cream or just fruit sorbets, then you would use this blank screen. And a couple other really cool things that come with it. I like this like almost as much as I like this juicer, because I am always like filtering things, squeezing lemons, all kinds of stuff. And this is just really great if you want to just kind of make your juice even more fine, filter it even more after it comes through. You can put it through this guy and it fits right onto this little container that they give you, which this is a really nice sized glass. I love the shape, and it's very convenient. It fits right underneath, and it sits on top of the kind of little catching splash thingy here, and it fits perfectly there. And then there's also this wooden dowel that comes with it. As opposed to using this, you can use both of these items. And so this obviously has a different shape, and it's going to stop you and not go all the way down to the gears. And so sometimes you might get a little piece of something stuck in the gears, and you need to be able to basically push all the way down. And so that's what this wooden piece is for. And there's a few other pieces that come with it. There's like a little pasta attachment and stuff like that if you want to make your own pasta. So it's really cool. It's got a lot of different stuff. But for basic juicing, you're only going to be using a few of these pieces. So I need this guy. So I just want to disassemble this and show you pretty much how everything works in there. And I really think this guy's nice, modern. It's the cute little hat that kind of covers all the gears and makes it look pretty and sleek. And then we have all of the heavy machinery right in here. And so this little piece in the front is cool because it kind of helps you adjust how much you want it to press the pulp. So it's going to allow for more or less juice to come through there. And the pulp just comes right out of here, and the juice is coming out from the bottom. And then you just kind of twist this on, and it's gonna come in and out, and just press on the pulp a little bit more. So what we're gonna do is just take off some of these pieces, and I'm gonna show you the gears inside. And so it has these little snaps that open up and secure it while you're juicing. And this little plastic front comes off. This is where the juice comes out of and the pulp. And then it just fits right over top of the juicing screen and the gears. And so this is the finer screen that I was telling you about. And that fits right over the gears. You're sticking your fruit down in here or your vegetables, and it's getting grinded on these gears as opposed to being sliced. So this is a masticating juicer. It's going to be more like you're chewing and pressing the juice out rather than slicing it like a centrifugal juicer or something like that. So these gears just pop in and out. You want to keep them together when you're putting them in. And this last little piece pops off, and you can see this is what is kind of suctioning and keeping the juice from spraying out everywhere. And sometimes you have to do a little bit of cleanup, but I would say compared to the Champion juicer, there's a lot less drip with this guy. Basically all juicers, you're going to get a little bit of dripping in some way or another, whether it's splashing or, you know, the actual machine is dripping. But this one is really great. It's very clean and it just kind of holds itself, you know, together really well. And so we're gonna stick these gears back in. They fit into, it's kind of like a battery. We got opposite parts here, you can see, and they kind of slide right on like that. So you want to stick on your piece with the rubber seal first, and then you can stick these back in, and it very easily guides itself back in there. And then we'll take our screen and put that back on, and then this front piece. And so I just want to let you guys know that I've used a lot of different kinds of juicers, and the ones that seem to be a little bit more complicated or harder to clean, whatever, they are the better juicers. They do a much better job of actual juicing, and they're gonna last you longer. They're just better built, and they're always worth the investment because they last you a really long time. Instead of buying, you know, a new $100 or $70 juicer every year, you can buy one of these and it's gonna last you, you know, like maybe 5 to even 10 years. You know, our Vitamix is a very well-built machine, and that thing's pretty old and it's still kicking. So you definitely want to make the investment for just higher quality stuff if you know that you're going to be using it for a long time. So enough jib jab. Let's make an awesome juice recipe. For this recipe, you will need 1 large English cucumber, or you can use 2 small to medium cucumbers, 8 to 10 pieces of celery, 2 Granny Smith apples, 1 large orange, half of a small lemon or lime, and a large piece of fresh kale. All right, so I just wanted to say real quick before we start juicing and I turn on this powerful machine. I just wanted to say that, like, I hear a lot of people complain and say like, oh, I can't do juicing, it takes forever. But you know what, when you're into raw food, you know, it can take a while to eat a lot of the food that you're eating. So I think it's super awesome that I can take all of this food right here, chop it up quickly, run it through the juicer, and put it into a container like this to either take with me or drink quickly, and I don't have to sit down and eat all of this or make a salad out of it or whatever. And so I think juicing is a lot more convenient than people make it out to be. So let's go ahead and start juicing. I'm going to alternate my ingredients so that I don't have like layers. It kind of helps it to homogenize. Is that the correct word? I don't know. So I'm just gonna alternate as I'm putting it through, and you can watch me juice. So I don't know if you guys can hear this beastly machine, but it's actually not that loud. And if you guys have juiced with a Champion juicer in the past, you will know that that thing will like wake up your neighbors. It's like, all right, our green juice is all made. I actually made twice this amount, but I had to pour some of it out because it was gonna spill everywhere when I tried to do this part here. So let's take a taste of this delicious juice. I'm gonna share it with Joey B a little bit. I'll fill up his glass later. I have more. And I just want to say that this is actually my favorite green juice recipe, but I'll taste it again just to make sure. Yep, still is. Still my favorite. It's probably one of the easiest tastes that I'm doing on camera. The flavor is amazing. It's really balanced with all the different ingredients, and it has like a salty savoriness to it, like a green juice, but it also is sweet enough that it's not like, oh God, I'm drinking this like horrible thing. Like, so it's healthy for you. Get your greens in, because we've got greens in the kale, in the cucumber skins, and in the celery. And it's super delicious. So if you guys want to find out more information about this juicer, I have a link in the description below where you can get more info about that. It's a really awesome juicer, so I suggest that you check it out. And if you want to get more awesome, simple recipes just like this one, you can go to easy2beraw.com. And stay tuned for the next video. I am making Christmas cookies with my friend Ryan, and they're gonna be absolutely delicious. You're gonna love them, so make sure that you watch that video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, click like, and I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Ugh. Don't eat the pulp. Wow.